Guys, let me show you a fragrance that I've been using recently, and this fragrance has gotten me multiple compliments, but they do have a little bit of an issue by itself because this fragrance at the end of the day is a fresh fragrance. All right, this is Hugo Boss Bottled Infinite. As you can see, this is a name and it's actually eau de parfum concentration. Let me tell you more about it. Let's go. Now, the bottle of the fragrance itself, okay, the bottle is already looking very sexy and the juice is absolutely beautiful. Now, if you just have a look at it, okay, I think it's different from when you look at my POV. From my POV, where I'm seeing this juice from the bottle right now, it's actually kind of bluish. Okay, it's blue. It's a little bit darker. I can see it in the camera. It's not as dark. Okay, but it should be darker. All right, but came to appreciate the juice as well. This fragrance is an extremely nice fragrance. Okay, it's a nice, fresh, fruity fragrance because this fragrance, it starts off with this apple and cinnamon kind of a note right there. All right, you do get a little bit of the sweetness from the cinnamon, a little bit of a warmth here and there, and you do get that juicy apple in the opening. All right, when it travels down to the middle, it's where it starts to get interesting, at least for me, because this fragrance is a predominantly an aromatic fragrance. Okay, it has a lot of this aromatic kind of a note in it, okay, making it an exceptionally nice fragrance. You get a fragrance which is fresh. Okay, you get a fragrance which is aromatic. All right, it's a very nice fragrance. It just gives off a little bit of a spicy kind of a tinge into it because of the cinnamon in it. Okay, but when all said and done, this fragrance is still a very, very nice fragrance. I think this fragrance, I would also say that it is one of the most underrated Hugo Boss fragrances ever, because Hugo Boss fragrances, they tend to get a lot of hype, okay, when it comes to the that magnetic line of series, that fragrances, magnetic, Hugo Boss magnetic, okay, that red bottle, that elixir as well. Okay, I think this fragrance, it does deserves a lot of its recognition. All right, so if you have not checked this out, you can try to check this fragrance out. Okay, let me just continue with the entire breakdown of the fragrance as well. As you travel down to the base of this fragrance, you get this olive tree kind of a note. Okay, olive tree kind of a note and sandalwood. That's what you get at the base of the fragrance, which makes this fragrance to be extremely nice to smell. Now, just to let you see, this fragrance actually, just smelling it from the get-go, is already very aromatic and very fresh. Now, the atomizer of the fragrance is just a normal atomizer. Okay, it sprays out wide. Okay, not too far, not too near. Okay, the distance is okay, and the smell in the air is extremely nice to smell. I can say it's very fresh. Okay, a little bit of an apple note right there. Okay, I do get a little bit of the sandalwood smell as well at the dried up, and the aromatic aspects of the fragrance is kept throughout the entire fragrance. This is an extremely nice fragrance. This is not really like a Hugo Boss Bottled EDP, that original kind of a Hugo Boss kind of a DNA. It takes a slight departure from that. I won't say slight, it's actually a lot of it. Okay, because a lot of this fragrance has to do with its aromatic feature of the entire fragrance. Just imagine, it's fruity, it's aromatic, it's woody. These three combinations make this fragrance to be an absolutely stunning fragrance. But most fragrances, they do not come without any weakness at all, because this fragrance is actually a fresh fragrance. Therefore, this fragrance, it it kind of lacks a lot of this performance factor when it comes to a freshy even, because this fragrance, I do find that maximum, if I stretch the performance of this fragrance very, very far ahead, I could only get about 5 to 6 hours. That's the only thing with this fragrance. Okay, fragrance, modern day fragrances, I would expect them to be about 6 to 8 hours, give and take. I'm very generous when it comes to giving score to fragrances, but I do think this is a little bit lackluster when it comes to performance department, where it should have been a little bit better if Hugo Boss decides to amp up the performance of this fragrance to about 6 hours solid to 8 hours, this is an easily 9 out of 10 for me, all right? But because of this factor, I don't think I'm giving it like 9 out of 10 anymore. Okay, I think I'm gonna give it something somewhere between 7 to 7.5 out of 10. It's still a very nice fragrance. Don't get mistaken, all right? This fragrance, its scent profile, it's totally unique. Okay, when you smell this on other people around you, you smell something fruity, something aromatic, something woody, which many fragrances, they do not have this kind of combination, note combination per se. So this fragrance, I do think it's worth it for you to check it out. Okay, check it out. This is Hugo Boss Bottled Infinite.